Due to contact with material energy, their original superior power is covered. Being thus covered by material energy, one cannot possibly overcome its influence. As previously stated, both the material and spiritual nature, being emanation from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, are eternal. The living entities belong to the eternal superior nature of the world, but due to contamination by the inferior nature matter, their illusion is also eternal. The conditioned soul is therefore called Nitya Bhadda and eternally conditioned. No one can trace out the history of his
Being conditioned at a
becoming
certain date in
conditioned.
material history.
Ji,
Yes,
Mataji. Mataji, I'll open from my tab actually.
it's okay, it's okay. Uh, by the time somebody can read further, she's opening, like complete this paragraph. Huh? Parmeshwari Radhika Mataji, please complete.
तो स्क्रीन शेयर खत्म हो गया.
Uh, okay, we'll discuss. So, we are the marginal potency, Jivatma. We have a choice. What we choose, that way we will go. So, there is material nature, there is spiritual nature. As soon as Jivatma misidentify that I'm a material body and forgets the eternal spiritual nature, becomes under the influence of material modes of Sataguna, Rajaguna, and Tamaguna. You do the screen share, Shivangi Mataji, by the time I'm discussing this part. So we have a choice whether we want to be under the influence of Tamoguna, Rajoguna, Satoguna, or we want to be under the care of Srimati Radharani, Ahladini Shakti, spiritual nature. But we should not underestimate the power of material nature. She is Mother Durga, Mamma Duratya. So, like, we, Jivatma, then you'll say, okay, why we are suffering, why we are here. We chose that. We have chosen that we want to be away from Krishna. Krishna has created this material world for us. Like sometime rebellious child, he says, I don't want to stay with you anymore. I want to have my own life. I don't care for you. So that, but still parents' love is unconditional for the child. When the parents' love is unconditional, Radha Krishna are the eternal parents of the Jivatma. So their love is unconditional, unlimited. And Krishna has created this material world, and the Bahiranga Shakti, external potency of Krishna, is Mother Durga. So when a child is rebellious, then Mother Durga is rectifying by Trividatapa or Adidevi, Adipotik, Adhyat. And then this material nature has a spell of religion, that is Tamagun, Rajagun, Satagun, that we are discussing from past so many sessions. We have to change the settings of our life. If we'll finish our life in Tamaguna only, ignorance, then of course, in the present life only we are not utilizing properly, and the next life will be lower species. Same way, Rajaguna person is crazy, passionate, just lust and greed. Such a person will also suffer in this life and next life. So we have discussed like yesterday's verse, that is 14.18. And then goodness brings illumination, jnana. But even the goodness person, people think, humko Bhagwan ka kya zarurat? We don't care for God, once or twice in a year, it's enough. Huh? Why to do daily practice of spirituality? Huh? People think that way. So the goodness people, they got a better facility, but then they are also not focusing on the destination. And because they are not focusing on the destination, they don't know the real purpose of life. They will also be caught up here. They will also get caught here because these modes are mixed. Nobody can stay in goodness absolutely. So goodness, gradually person can degrade down to passion and ignorance. So we have to come out of this mixed modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance, and we have to get situated in Shuddha Sattva. That we cannot do on our own. We can make a choice and then all the help will come. Yeah, we have Mother Ganga here. Sorry. Ganga Maya ki jai. Mother Ganga. So Ganga Maya. mother of Bhishma Pitamaha, and she emanated from the great of Vamanadeva. So, see Bhishma Pitamaha. So we can pray to get that determination as Bhishma Pitamaha. Negative role. भीष्म भी अगर wrong associations use फंसेंगे, हाँ? तो भीष्म देव, even though he's pure devotee of Krishna, but he took the and then he showed that he also got different Krishna the party used to. You have to be always Krishna. तो जो जीवात्मा है उसके पास ऑप्शन मटेरियल नेचर और स्पिरिचुअल, लेकिन एक बार कॉट अप हो जाते हैं तो वी नीड अ सुपीरियर हेल्प टू कम आउट, दैट सुपीरियर हेल्प इज गुरु साधु शास्त्र। भगवान हमारे जीवन में वो सहायता पूछते हैं। So, how to be in भगवान बोले मेरे शरणागत हो जाओ, माँ में ये प्रपद्यन्ते माया में ताम तरन्ते, क्योंकि देवी शक्ति भगवान की डिवाइन पोटेंशियल है। दैवी ही यशु गुणमयी मम माया गुणमयी, which guna? Three gunas, तमोगुण, रजोगुण, सतोगुण। So देवी ही यशु गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्या। on our own लोग बोलते हैं ना हम क्या हर we don't want, there is no need to chant daily, there is no need to Bhagavad Gita, and why just restrict to Krishna Prasadam? There is a need, because if we don't accept food offered to Krishna Prasadam, that food is also contaminated by karma. And the consciousness of person, whether the person cooking is in the mode of ignorance or passion or goodness, will affect our consciousness too. So by chanting Krishna's name, by reading Bhagavad Gita, by doing satsang and taking Krishna Prasad, we are choosing to come out of the modes, because Krishna is completely pure. Then this is the marginal. It's very clearly written that this is the marginal potency. We Jivatma have marginal potency. We have a choice, and Krishna doesn't force us. So we have to get that absolute knowledge that we are getting from Bhagavad Gita, and the whole foundation is Shreyas and Prayas. Prayas is immediate gratification. This is what the world is running after, and Shreyas is ultimate. So don't settle on temporary, and don't settle on some cheap pleasure. We are not cheap, so our pleasures cannot be cheap. Look for lasting pleasure. That is Ananda. So let's complete it. So Nitya Badja, just a part of it. So because material is also Krishna's energy, Jivatma also Krishna's energy. So हम नित्य बद्ध रहेंगे. On our own, we cannot come out of the modes of passion, ignorance, and goodness. We need superior help. Like yesterday evening, we were giving example. Somebody believed that well, some rope comes, then person has to come out of it. Huh? So that rope is being sent by Krishna. So we have a choice in our life. That choice we have to grab. Let's complete it, because it's morning time not extend much. Yeah, please complete.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
The conditioned soul is therefore called Nitya Bada or eternally conditioned. No one can trace out the history of his becoming conditioned at a certain date in material history. Consequently, his release from the clutches of material nature is very difficult, even though that material nature is an inferior energy, because material energy is ultimately conducted by the supreme will, which the living entity cannot overcome. Inferior material energy is defined herein as divine nature due to its divine connection and movement by the divine will. Being conducted by divine will, material nature, although inferior, acts so wonderfully in the construction and destruction of the cosmic manifestation. The Vedas confirm this as follows: Mayam tu prakritam vidyam mayinam tu maheshwaram. Although Maya, illusion, is false or temporary, the background of Maya is the supreme magician, the personality of Godhead, who is Maheshwar, the supreme controller. Shweta Shvatra Upanishad. Another meaning of guna is rope. It is to be understood that the conditioned soul is tightly tied by the ropes of illusion. A man bound by the hands and feet cannot free himself. He must be helped by a person who is unbound. Because the bound cannot help the bound, the rescuer must be liberated. Therefore, only Lord Krishna or his bona fide representative, the spiritual master, can release the conditioned soul. Without uh, Without such superior help, one cannot be freed from the bondage of material nature. Devotional service or Krishna consciousness can help one gain such release. Krishna, being the Lord of illusionary energy, can order this insurmountable energy to release the conditioned soul. He orders this release out of his causeless mercy on the surrendered soul and out of his paternal affection for the living entity, who is originally a beloved son of the Lord. Therefore, surrender unto the lotus feet of the Lord is the only means to get free from the clutches of the stringent material nature. The words Mam Eva are also significant. Mam means unto Krishna only and not Brahma or Shiva. Although Brahma and Shiva are not greatly elevated and are almost on the level
Are
of
not are
sorry,
sorry.
sorry.
Brahma and
Only
Shiva
Brahma
are
and
greatly elevated.
Although Brahma and Shiva are greatly elevated and are almost on the level of Vishnu, it is not possible for such incarnation of Rajaguna, passion, and Tamoguna ignorance to release the conditioned soul from the clutches of Maya. In other words, both Brahma and Shiva are also under the influence of Maya. Only Vishnu is the master of Maya. Therefore, he alone can give release to the conditioned soul. The Vedas confirm this in the phrase Tam eva viditva, or freedom is possible only by understanding Krishna. Even Lord Shiva affirms that liberation can be achieved only by the mercy of Vishnu. Lord Shiva says, Mukti pradata sarvesham Vishnur eva na samshaya. There is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Jagdish Prabhat ki jai. So we should not misunderstand some of the facts. So it's not that because so when you reach Srila Prabhupada and Srimad Bhagavatam, there is complete description of Lord Shiva's pastimes, and Lord Shiva is perfect. Huh? So Lord Shiva is mentioned. Shiva is auspicious, huh? And Sheela Purusham. Bhagwan Shiv ke liye bola Sheela Purusham. Very sober, perfect in everything. But भगवान के लीला में शिव जी का ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश भी से ना. So Brahma is the creation in charge, Vishnu ji is maintenance, and Shiva is annihilation. So Shiv ji को स्पेशली भूतों का उद्धार करने के लिए भूतनाथ शिव जी इतने दयालु है. I have to speak in the language that should be the understand. Huh? Sorry. So Lord Shiva is so merciful that the souls who don't get a chance to get a gross body, who are caught up in the subtle body of Manpati and Kat, Lord Shiva gives them shelter. And ultimately, such bhutas also can become devotees of Krishna. And it's not that, like people think, it's not our statement that we are saying. भगवान शिव स्वयं कह रहे मुक्ति प्रदाता सर्वेशा विष्णु एवं संशया. Because so there is no exclusive concept of Shaivism and Vaishnavism, because without the mercy of Lord Shiva, we cannot get the mercy of Lord Krishna. That's why when you go to Vrindavan, Mayapur, so Dham are protected by Lord Shiva. Without the mercy of Lord Shiva, nobody can understand the confidential aspects of a Dhamma. So in Vrindavan, 12 forests, there are 12 Mahavs. बाहर ये लिबरेशन का इसलिए like there is, it's not that professionals don't observe Shivratri in Krishna book. You will find Nanda Maharaj, there is Shivratri celebration and everybody is having a big festival, and we have to get much stuff. Hold on. What's the time? Can you tell me the time? Huh? 16. Achha, we have time. Okay. So then The first part, without superior help, we cannot be, and even that superior help, Guru Sadhu Shastra. So ultimately, जो शिवजी जी का या माँ वैष्णवी का पूजा करते हैं बिना भौतिक इच्छा के, they also get Krishna Bhakti because we are not desiring anything material. So guna and rope, we cannot ourselves come out of it. We need superior help. मोस्टली लोग वहीं पे ऑफेंड हो जाते हैं कि शिव जी को ऐसे बोला है, ऐसे नहीं बोल रहा है, वो हम नहीं बोल रहे हैं, वो शास्त्रों में लिखा है. So because I have to run, so we'll discuss further. It's morning time. You can chant. So in this Bhagwan ki material energy is the Devi Shakti of Krishna. So we cannot come out of it on our own. So that's why we have to stay in devotee association. And Shivji ji, if somebody sincerely prays to Lord Shiva, that person will definitely progress in bhakti. I will tell you a very wonderful verse from Srila Prabhupada has written in Mukunda Mala Stotra. Just few days back, I went to that. So Mukunda Mala Stotra has 56 verses. In the verse 22, there, Kulshekhar Maharaj is praying. मदन परिहर स्थितिम मदीय. कामदेव मेरे मन से निकल जाओ. So lust, please get out of my mind. Why? मनसि मुकुंद पदारविंद धामनि. Because my mind is the home of Lord Mukunda's lotus feet. तो भगवान कृष्ण का एक नाम है मुकुंद, the giver of liberation and bliss. So मदन परिहर मनसि मुकुंद, मदन परिहर मनसि, मदन परिहर स्थितिक मदीय, मनसि मुकुंद पदारविंद धामनि. हर नयन कृशाननु कृशसि स्मरसि न चक्र पराक्रम मुरारे. Clear my mind, please. Oh Madan, oh Cupid, please get out of my mind. Why? Because my mind is the home of Lord Mukunda's lotus feet, who is the giver of liberation or Ananda. Cupid, have you forgotten that Har Nayan, Har is Lord Shiva, that you got converted into ashes by the Okay, huh? Please, we can go through this first, and some evening time will catch up. Huh? So those who have their hospital duties can proceed toward that. Those who have some more rounds to attend, they can check. I'm also rushing for hospital only because I have to go there at 10. Okay? So if somebody is so much affected because of lust, can memorize that shloka from Mukunda Mala Stotra. I will share that. Okay, Hare Krishna, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay? Hari Bol, thank you so much. Hare Krishna.